breakfast and shit. I'm hungry.
It's early too. Hold on.
Let me show you something.
Goddamn, I'm gonna flip them in a second.
They look like they already
They look like they brown on that side for real.
already.
I already flipped them in a second.
You can tell by the edges. Matter of fact, let me look real fast. Yeah. Let me put it down. Get my eggs out.
I don't think I could do.
Make me a little breakfast sandwich. Say a little something, something. So I got this. This is like, this is shit that they're saying you like for free from like TikTok or like Temu. This is like a butter cake for real. It's good. I'm gonna use this as a bun. Yeah, see it's a cake. I'm gonna use this cake as a bun. I'm gonna cut it in half. Split it down the middle. Whatever you wanna call it. So I take this, and pull it down. That's come along pretty good. Let me go flip these. Oh, they dark skinned. They dark skinned. It's over, son. I'm gonna take these, I'm gonna cook these cakes. I'm gonna fry it on both sides. Add syrup. I had a jelly packet. I think I left it upstairs. Had a jelly packet. Bro, it's been snowing every week. Like it's the end of the world. Yeah, bro, it's been snowing every week. Since I've been back, it snowed about every week. It's 70 degrees today. Think my bitch ass ain't outside. I'm outside today. 70 degrees. Birthday this month. So you know I'm ready to drag. Can't help myself. That's the only thing is about having a date. Maybe about being in a relationship. Relationships like this. First person that's in a relationship feel like they're entitled to see you, but other people aren't entitled to see you. Like, all right, boom. Number one, how do I say this? Oh, every day. Some people think that they supposed to see you every day. I seen a message that didn't even answer. I'm on YouTube, bitch. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with YouTube, man. Yeah, but I think I'll do that. For the most part, I think I'll do that. Everything same pan. I ain't really be thinking a bunch of pans. Sausage over there. Eggs over here. Cook them buns next. See? Move this shit all the way over there. I'm way on the wrong side. That's how you know I don't be using electric flat tops and shit. Too confusing. Trying to cook something real fast and get on by my business. That's all I'm trying to do. All I want to do is boom. Oh yeah, shit, fuck that. Yep. Let me see about this one. Okay. Now, cakes on there. Cooking them cakes. Cooking them cakes. Cooking up cakes, boy. Remember, these are like from like China or some shit. Do I want to do a Q&A? No, I don't really want to do no Q&A. Welcome to the live chat. Shit. I like my chat. See me on up here. It's early. Early bird gets the worm. Damn. Give me some syrup. Yeah, some syrup going on here. You fucked up. You think some syrup ain't going on here? Yep. Think some syrup ain't going on there? You got the game fucked up. Syrup is definitely going on there. I gotta be my best cameraman, all that. Needs a city, the heavy, getting. Yeah, you like, y'all like, where the rest of it at? It's right there. The rest of it's right there. See? Sausage and eggs. This is seeping in. Ooh. Should I seal the deal with a little bit more heat after this? Yeah, I should. Yo, I'ma seal the deal. I'ma seal the deal, niggas. Yeah. Oh, I don't know what this is. This is cheese? Damn. Look like cheese, don't it? Whatever it is, it's sweet and it's greasy on top. Oh well, just make me a Chinese McGriddle. Yeah. Chinese McGriddle, nigga. Look at that. Look at that. So I call myself a Chinese McGriddle. Chinese McGriddle, y'all. This looks really good. Oh no. Somebody be like, come share with me right now. I'd be like, man, hell no. I'm sorry. I gotta give you all the bitches in the book. I ain't sharing this. This shit looks really good. Nah, I probably still would share though. I'm just that kind of person though. Like I still would share, even if I didn't want to. I would still would. Kind of be like, what if it was me? Gotta have a heart. A lot of people don't think about what if it was them. That's why they be getting dealt the hands they be getting dealt. Cause they would have ever been in perspective. What if that was me? Well, they wouldn't do none of the shit they do. Nah, hell no. Matter of fact, they would be on their best behavior. Chilling. Chillaxing. Because they don't know no better. They don't want to know no better. Even though what we do is wrong. He said we gotta raise our kids while we living. The part when he said you gotta raise our kids while we living. That shit should have fucked your whole thought process up. I'm hungry, fuck that. Or eat. Birthday in a few days. Feeling the anxiety. Anything can change overnight. No. Get out there. Can't even pick that bitch up my hands. Can't even pick it up my hands, y'all. Can't even pick it up my motherfucking hands.
Yeah. So, you're broke then, and guys know you broke because he had just went through it at Georgetown, right? Yeah. So, King of Prussia Mall. My wife also went to Georgetown, so they also knew each other because she worked in the mail room a little bit, and she did keep a couple of different things around. She was also in the medical field and all that stuff. So, but yeah, he gave me a couple of G's, and I was satisfied with that. I mainly gave it to her because she had to do more. I was good. I can eat and had a place to stay on campus. So
yeah, I mean, Allen always just gave money away freely and had big entourages. Mm-hmm. That was just I remember I interviewed Michael Vick when we talked about that. It's like it was a thing to do in that area. Yeah, and I feel like it was me and him almost got into an argument during the interview because I'm like, you having this large entourage and giving all this money away ultimately ended you with you going to prison because these guys are having dogfights at one of your homes and it's just a big mess.
We all was a tight knit group, and so we
Man, we just try to, be just like any other group of friends, close knit, stick together.
I mean, is this sort of a Newport News thing? Because Allen Iverson kind of had the same thing going on. He would always have big crews from back home with him.
Yes, man. You got a crew.
Yeah, but I don't financially support him though.
Yeah, well, back you 20 years old, it might have been different. You had
This
a
is
couple
true.
$1 million.
No,
You
this
might
is
look
true.
at it different. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You and your boys, y'all had to live. It's like walking in that back room when you broke and you find $20 million and you found it. They was outside. You ain't gonna give them nothing. You're not gonna give him a dime. You ain't gonna. He got a kids and he trying to get an apartment. You're not gonna help him when you got a pocket full of money.
It's a tough situation.
No, it's not a tough situation. I don't
Tough
think it's a
situation.
tough
I've
situation.
dealt with it. I've dealt with friends, and it's
I don't think
always
it's tough.
it's always they're your best friends until the one time you tell them no. Right.
You gotta understand VA. Like I've been able to spend last 2 summers down there, because I'm actually with the Iverson Classic. So
Oh, okay.
Chuck is my guy, and I had a chance to play with him for 2 years.
Mhm.
So I've seen Chuck before the braids, before the tattoos,
Right.
basically. But yeah, man, like those guys, man, they got big hearts, man.
Yeah.
They got big hearts, man. They love hard, so I can see why, them trying to not necessarily take care of people, but bring their people on for the ride. Definitely.
Yeah. I mean, that's oftentimes a recipe for disaster.
Yeah,
Unless
it is.
those people really are embedded in the business, like LeBron's crew, and are really,
Yeah.
as opposed to like, hey, we'll go beat someone up if there's a
But you gotta
problem.
understand, us as athletes, there wasn't too many examples like that in front of us. You know what I mean? So everybody had an agent, everybody had an accountant, everybody had lawyers, so everything was like kind of already directed for us, you know what I mean? And LeBron, what he's been doing and what he's done is like amazing.
Yeah, he
You know
broke
what I
the
mean?
mold.
Just
Yeah.
across the board, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
all over.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's do something this weekend.
Maybe I can.
Why?
I told you my favorite Aunt Benita is coming in town.
Now, I noticed you have 2 YouTube pages, and one YouTube page you haven't uploaded in like 3 years.
Yeah.
What's that about?
Because for once I've been fucking, to be honest, I don't know, I don't really know, Sean, like, I just put it in God's hands, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I got a fucking fantastic lawyer. Look at me. A fucking genius. A brilliant.
So you feel like the label has something to do with your YouTube page?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Are you indie now? Are you independent?
All the way. Man, I've been in business for like a year and some months now. You know what
Is that a relief, or is that something you wish you would still be a part of?
that what you said say it again, I'm sorry.
Like, is it a relief? Do you feel free now? Do you feel like you can move around and do
Oh
what you
yeah,
want to do?
100%. All the, being signed to Richard Kidd, being signed in that program here, it was like I was just a pit boy, like in a cage, ready to fight, ready to get his turn. And once they let me out that motherfucking cage, I knew I wasn't going back in there. Yeah, I know that. Go ahead.
You're no longer signed to 300, and Rich the Kid, is that still a thing? Are you still signed to him or no?
No, I'm fully in there, right? Fully.
Okay.
Fully.
And is that because the contract, ran out, or it was just, y'all had a conversation and you felt it was time?
Oh, I just felt it was time.
Yeah.
And when the contract shit, then it wasn't no more contracts. It wasn't no more really about no contract or no more music until we had like dropped Big Dog. Whereas that shit because, you know, Jay Critch had Future Empire. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole other story on that. On them, I'll let them speak about that. But
Yeah.
you know, bro, like more than Empire. You know, with a lot of funny shit going on. You know, child, we just a genuine human being, brother. You know what I'm saying, brother? And like really want to just like help somebody and really want to like.
That was peanut oil. That was peanut oil. It was good.
I
That was
really
peanut
been
oil.
through it. Like I really been there. And like I tell you, and especially if you not saying want to beat me or want to follow me, but I know you look up to me because of what you say. So I always feel the next motherfucker like, bro, you ain't gotta be Mr. Cool for me, but like, ain't no cameras on it, you know what I'm saying? And that's why they make everybody comfortable with that. And that's why I got good relationships with a lot of these people. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to YB, that's why, you know, that's why I know it, like, you know, that, and I share that post. I wanted to hear what he had to say. I hear what he had to say because I wanted to post it, you know, like, I ain't big like nobody, but YB, that's my little brother. Like, that's my little brother. You know what I'm saying? That's my little bro. And to see that, like, giving me my flowers and telling me, like, as a brother should, Sean, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, I'm not gonna hold your hand, I ain't gonna do none of that, like, and you know, talk about my mom, let me know, like, she with you, but, you know what I'm saying? You know, I let him get away with the little bitch and all that, because, that's part of it, like, I gave her swag, so, he said, she look like a little bitch, little boy.
Look, before we get to YB,
Huh?
3 months ago, you went viral for coming at Rich the Kid, and it threw a lot of people off because you and Rich the Kid was like Batman and Robin for a long time, and you know you were exposing a lot of things. You said a lot of things about Rich the Kid. Do you still stand on that, or is that just a time in your life where that's just how you felt?
I ain't gonna say a lot. I ain't gonna say a lot of things about it.
I mean, no, you went live and you said some shit.
I wouldn't lie, but I ain't gonna lie and say nothing. I ain't gonna lie and say nothing about Rich, like to make him feel a little bad or right. I said what I said, but I ain't riding, bro. I ain't riding, bro. Like I never go against some motherfucker that changed my life and saw talent in me, and you know what I'm saying. And I just, you know, like I told him, I said, you know, this social media world different now. You know, they go clip everything and all that and make it seem like it's that even if you give me a $2 billion, they won't even give a fuck about none of that. Like they want to see something bad, bro. Like, but yeah. Rich, my dog, man. I ain't got nothing bad against him. I love him. He know that for a fact. I love him. It's like the first time that this happened. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, Sean. I just want him to fucking click in, bro. Like you got started on the bench. Like why you got started on the bench? Why bench him? And, you know what I'm saying? So.
Whoa, so let's keep it real. You feel like he's not it was a point in time where he didn't give y'all he didn't prioritize y'all like he felt he should have.
100%. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah.
Ew.
Go on.
Now, I mean, it's two sides to a story because I know you, and you know I know you have vices. I know you like to get high sometimes. I know you like women. I know you like to have fun. Maybe Rich feels like sometimes you're not focused. Sometimes you're high. Sometimes you're not locked in. You know, maybe it's two sides. Maybe that's your side of the story.
But you know, by the grace of God, all I can say is, I'm so proud of myself. I can tell myself that I'm not fighting that drug addiction no more. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's more scary now. That's why, you know what I'm saying, me with Live Nation and all this shit, because, you know, it's scary now that I've been sober over what my bills probably been over a year, a couple months. And so, you know, it's different, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then that's an excuse, Sean. Come on, dog. If you ain't watching nothing else, you watching. And then you can't be a hypocrite and say, oh, he motherfucker do drugs and turn around you doing drugs in your video. Come on, brother. Come on, Sean. Come on, dog. Now, a motherfucker that's perfect and one doing nothing, and I will understand. Like, you right, brother. You know, like you right, brother. But come on, you can't be a hypocrite and say, oh, Dex is this and that and that. You ain't never heard shit in 2016 about me even doing those drugs, Sean. So I know you lying.
So check this out, right?
I know you capping about that. I know you lying, brother. But literally, ain't nobody 2026 on my OG grade. For once, I haven't even been around nobody. I ain't even been posting on my dead mama. I'm gonna go around my be all this shit to go to a whole nother level. This probably be our last time I ever talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know God got me, but like, I'm not tripping about this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a young nigga that came from nothing. You know what I'm saying? Rich was signed to the ego. I'm still popping X pills and holding guns, nigga. Like, come on, dog. Now, I really come from shit. I come from nothing, bro. I'm a project baby. You know what I'm saying? Section 8, baby. Like, dead ass on my phone. I ain't never had it like that. I always had what I needed, though. There was a roof over my back. Clothes over my back, a roof over my head, shoes on my feet. It's a whole big difference. And one thing about me that is different, that stand out and everybody tell, and that's why you don't never hear my name and nothing. And everybody love me because I'm a genuine ass nigga. Literally, that's like my boy J Man's like, let's start there. Hold on. Why my little brother, why he called me out of nowhere, why he tweeted Rich, tell Dexter come to me. Yeah, like, come on, don't let that go over your head. Well, fucking star. I'm brilliant.
Now you recently said too that, you know, when you was in the early stages with Rich the Kid, you were the one with the gun protecting people. You were the one taking the risk.
Yes, sir. He know that. Everybody know that. Everybody know. Even Jay, even Cole, little brother, Lyrical Lemonade, Jay, and his little brother Cole, baby brother, who stayed with me. He knew that on my mama grave, on my son.
So there was a different part you played even outside of the music.
100%. And it's not happening because I wasn't just protecting him, I was protecting my own ass too. Yeah, think about it, brother. I'm freshly from Chicago, bro. I'm still on demon time. You hear me? I'm still on demon time. And then me and like Brody had the Maserati, but we ain't really had like lockdown security until we signed the deal with 300. When you take Rich Lover, me and him took 300 and we signed that deal, that's when my whole life changed. When I took a shot with Leo Farm, that's when my whole life changed. Like literally.
How much did you sign for with 300? Can you Would you say a number?
No, I really, yeah, you know, I can't just see, I can't, you know what I'm saying? So that's all. It was nice. It was a blessing. You know what I'm saying? It was a blessing. I ain't gonna lie. It was a blessing. It was something that, you know, changed my whole life. Changed my whole life. Yeah. 100%.
No, we gotta switch on.
What's up, y'all? It's Sunday. I know if you're a Christian, you know it's the Lord's Day. Should be no drama going on, whatever. But there's always drama in my life. Let's jump right into this. Wayno slash, you know, the podcast for academics. We intern with Rockefeller. I thought he's my brother. Told me that he wasn't. Slash Harlem Snake slash hater, bonafide hater, right? Okay, let's jump right into this. Okay, so Wayno come out of nowhere talking trash about me on the podcast he has in Atlanta somewhere.
Yes, he did call me. Like I said, he called me immediately at 10.
That's what men do. Your little brother say something about you, call him. Oh, I'm saying that. I understand. Boom, let that slide. He goes to Vlad TV last week, talks about me. So, well, Skill said in front of Dame,
we had a meeting and he was telling Dame like he still got to rob people.
100% lie. 100% lie. Matter of fact, when I got signed to Rockefeller, he wasn't even there. He wasn't even there yet, right? Make a long story short, not even that. Wayno was the intern for Chris and Neef. Philly have no one to say at it because Neef be doing their thing. I said, bro, what's up? Come stay at my crib. Come stay at my crib. We got tight. I make sure you cool. I said, bro, you can't ride in the car because I might have beef with people. I might get smoked. I don't want you in the car. I told your mom you're gonna be safe. I think I'm being a big brother, right? I come home one day, he on my couch with his socks off. No, I walk around the crib with my socks on. I'm not African, I'm not Puerto Rican, I don't wear my feet out. I don't. He got his feet on my couch, cushions on my couch, the pillows on my couch. 3 o'clock in the morning, man, where's coming there? So I was young. You know what I mean? I did something dumb. I was a 357 over his head, 3 times, make him wake up playing around. That's how I used to play back then. I was on some other stuff back then, right? He rolled over on the floor. Oh, why you do that? Make a long story short, but I made sure he was safe. I made sure he was safe, looked out for him, right? But ever since out of nowhere, he been hating on me. Like, really bonafide hating on me. When he made the first video about me, I said, wait, why are you saying that? Like, I don't understand. You come out the blue sky, you didn't call me. My son passed away, he said nothing about me. You know my son, he been around my son. Then he said, shout to Christ, shout to me. I said, wait, no, how you know me? I made him through you. So he met the big white. Then, let's talk about Dave East. Let's fast forward to Thursday. I called him and said, why you won't Vlad TV talking about me? Even Vlad said, I never had a bad.
I've never had a negative experience with a Skeeto. Ever.
You know, ever. I gotta admit that, right? Be like, no, Skeeto hard to love. How hard to love when I never asked you for a dime? You stay in my crib. So let me tell you what I told Wayno today. I told Wayno today. Then I call you first. See, I'm not the boy that be sneaking around behind your back. I call you first. I called Wayno. I said, Wayno, why you talk? Why keep talking about me, bro? Why keep hating on me? Wait. I'm tough. Bro, let's talk about what you talk about Dave East, bro. You said Dave East owe you $109,000, right? You're his manager. I didn't hear you make one video about Dave East at all. You know why? I think you're scared to talk about Dave East because if you're from Harlem, you gotta go back home. So East, I'm gonna punch it back. You talk about. You said Dave East was dead broke, robbed some girl for $30,000, right? And on top of that, he said, oh, listen, this Wayno told me Thursday. Because I called him about the black stuff. I called him like, what's up, whatever. I called him and said, wait, no. And he said, they didn't have no money, he didn't have a dime. So he asked me, can I suspend my manager fees to get back on his feet? He just never paid me, he cut me off. I said, why did he cut you off? Because, he had his friends around him, they wasn't taking his man, holding him accountable for what he was doing, this, that, and the third. Gossiping, that's what he do. Because you understand this, bro. A person that's an A&R can't rap easy. Wayno can't write a rap, save his life. So if I'm gonna talk about who can rap and who can't, for me it's like, who is you? And now they did a little couple things where people think he's somebody bigger than he is. Bonafide hater. You don't even know you're a hater. let me go. The dude I hung up with him the same day, he got a streaming service about judging people. Somebody sent that song down. Supposed to get on. I'm supposed to get on. Like, oh, you like, Oskino, get on there, he's 50 years old. He beef with the whole world. What?
Oskino almost 50 years old. He beefing with everybody on the planet. And you gonna put him, you gonna put him on a song. You know what, man?
Talk to me in my face, DN, hating on Dave East, the whole conversation. They come to me and talk about me on the job. I didn't even see it. My man said, oh, you see this? Dave Wayne said about you? I said, you lying. I just told you Wayne on Thursday. He showed me to me. I couldn't believe it. But instead of me getting on here at first, I called him. He came up here. He gonna tell me. Let's have a conversation. I said, Wayne, no. Bro, you keep saying
Over 26 in Ellsworth. I will not dispute that. I ain't heard that before.
that's it. I said, you didn't know me. How many nights did you spend the night in my house? I don't know. But you light skin. I don't like light skin on my couches with my pillows on my couch. I don't care what you got now. You know, people get money now, they forget where they came from. I mean, you wasn't homeless in Cushman. You had to mind you. I lived in the projects. I lived in the projects in Harlem. Yeah. If you were so comfortable in your house when you lived there, you would never been in Philly sleeping on people's couches, right? Now, I moved to, after that, I moved to somewhere else, by Lincoln Drive, High Rise. He there. He even said, oh, wow. Oh, there's a duffel bag of money in there, too.
I go to this duffel bag. When I go to this duffel bag, I open it up. And in this duffel bag, it's hundreds of $100 bills. Like I'm talking about, the bag is full of $100 bills. I call him. I say, oh, you know that you left this money? He like, yeah, I left the money in there. Take whatever you want.
Go on. Take whatever I want. I can take whatever I want. Right? I did that. Me. Wait, money in the bag. Get whatever you want. Yeah. Wait, if you ever give me 10 cents, never. Right? I moved to Fort New Jersey, 3600 a month. It's right across the bridge.
He calls me and he says, yo, I got this apartment in Fort Lee. I'm not gonna be there like that. Do you want it? I'm like, hell yeah. I don't have a car. I don't even have a driver's license at this time. But I'm like, yeah, I want the apartment. He like, cause I don't be there like that. I be back and forth between Philly. You know what I mean? So you can stay there all the time. You want to live with me? I got a bedroom for you, everything. I go to the crib. You know what I'm saying? I go to the crib. It's a really, really nice crib, big ass building, all of that, nice amenities, everything, right?
Damn.
I said, bro,
I'm full.
stay in this room. Of course, I got booked when I moved out. So there for like 2 months, I got booked. But I said, wait, I asked him today. I said, wait, did I tell you you could live with me in Fort Lee? It's only 2 bedrooms. You can live there. You know what he told me? That's how much of a hater he is. He said, that's a rhetorical question. I said, what you mean? I said, bro, did I tell you you could live with me or not? Yes or no? He said, it's a rhetorical question. I said, did you stay there? Did you ever stay there? I did it 1 weekend. Bro, did I tell you that was your room you live there? I couldn't even say yeah. So what happens is, he showed me who he was. I kept on kept on like, that's my little bro. You're not my little bro no more. I hate you for life. We're not nothing. You're a bona fide hater. Well, you never did nothing, bro. You talked about people for a living. So how you nerve to talk about me talking about people? Well, that's all you never rap, play ball. You talk about people for a living, bro. You hate them. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, she out there. She out there chilling.
I let her ass out. She kept me yowling. I'm like, man, what do you want? Like, what you want to go outside?
If you from Harlem and New York and all that, well, I'm coming to see most of my couch in Philly. Because you don't have enough to go, nothing to do. Y'all give you money? Yes. You ever give me 10 cents? No. So I'm glad I asked about you leave, because you should have said,